be a 15-minute session where I'll just run through a few techniques, some massage techniques, some exercises, some stretches that we'll be able to do to help try and soften our jaw through these crazy stressful times. Okie dokie, so just make sure that we've got a nice quiet seat position if you can. Just a quick reminder, if you do have your massage ball anywhere handy, that would be good. Or also if you've got a tennis ball, or if not, just the soft part of the knuckle, that can work perfectly. And then also just to remind you that I am going to be we'll be working inside the mouth, so just make sure you've got a clean hand and a clean finger. Right, so just making sure you've got a nice seat, feet firmly grounded to the floor, or if you are on the floor, just feel the ground underneath you. Shoulders are soft. Just take a few deep breaths. Inhaling and exhale. Tuning in to where we're at this Friday morning. Bringing your awareness to your jaw now, and just as you exhale, try and soften the jaw. Inhale and exhale. One more. This time as we inhale, we're going to inhale calm, positive vibes into the body. As we exhale, we're going to release and let go of any tension, any unwanted negativity. So taking a deep breath in, inhaling positive, calm vibes. And as you exhale, let go and release. Inhale. One more really deep inhale of calm, positive vibes. And exhale, release. And let go. This time as we inhale, we're going to scrunch our fists. We're going to really take our shoulders as high as you can. Feel the whole body tense up as you inhale. Feel the body tighten, tense. And as you exhale, just soften every cell in the body. One more, inhaling, tighten, squeeze. And exhale, soften. And then from there, we'll bring our shoulders into the breast. So as you inhale, now we're going to take the shoulders up to the ears. Hold. And exhale, release. As you release, try and soften the jaw. Be aware of where you're holding. Often when we take a breath in, we clench in the jaw. To see if you can just unwind and release. So inhaling, bringing the shoulders to the ear. And exhale, release. One more, inhale. Now we're going to do a shoulder rotation. So taking the shoulders in a circular motion, just opening up, waking up the shoulders. Feeling all that fascia through the neck, shoulders just start to unwind, to soften. And then in the other direction. Feel whether you feel any heat or any sensation in the shoulders. Just try again, focus on softening through the practice. And then from there, we're going to come into our chin tuck. So we're going to take our chin as far forward as you can, keeping the shoulders soft, as far forward as you can. And then gently pushing the chin in towards the neck. Coming forward, so you're extending your neck forward, chin forward. You can hold it there if you want, and you can even open your mouth slightly, open and close your jaw. And then gently bringing the chin into the neck, towards the neck. Do that a few times. So you should feel a stretch through the neck area and particularly through the shoulders. You can take your hand onto your chin and you can extend, you can almost press the chin into your hand and your hand into your chin as you really tuck the chin in. It's coming out. And in. And then gently relax and just shake out the shoulders. Just be aware of how your jaw is feeling even now, whether it's softened up, whether it's how it's feeling. Then we're going to come into our neutral tongue position. So just like we did last few weeks, we're going to take the tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, just in front of the top teeth. So just find that neutral tongue and be aware of the jaw and softening through the jaw as the tongue is neutral. And then you can gently open and close the mouth, and the tongue you'll sort of end up feeling like a little click, or hearing a little click of the tongue. Any pain or any uncomfortable sensations, please just stop, take a few breaths and be kind to yourself. You don't want to do anything that is painful. It's just a gentle stretch of the fascia. Couple more. And then from there we're going to take our mouth into an O shape. A small O, and we're going to move the jaw around, but keeping the mouth in the shape of an O. I'll warn you, it doesn't look great on the camera. Try and do it in one direction and then in the other. You may find that it's harder to do it in one direction than the other. That's very normal. You'll feel potentially some clicks and some sensations in the jaw. That's all okay, as long as it's not painful. Make sure that you've done one way and then the other way. Gently release. And then we're going to bring some energy into the palm of the hands. And then just place that energy over the jaw joint, just over the temples. Take a few breaths here. And then we're going to come into a gentle rotation. So you can use the pads of your fingertips and a gentle rotation from that jaw joint just below the temple all the way down to the chin. You can go 2 fingers or 3 if that's more. And you can work your way back up. And then back down towards the jaw. Bringing some energy into that fascia, bringing some warmth into our jaw. And then you can just gently strip down now from that ear, just below the ear, or just in line with the ear, down to the chin. You may come across some areas of restriction, slight painful areas, that's okay. Just work with those melting, softening, and letting go. And then gently release. And then we're going to come through to a temporalis strip. So we're going to take our hand on that shell-shaped muscle on the side of the head, placing our fingertips at the top and then stripping down towards the ear. So you can really press quite firmly into this muscle. And you may find actually small rotations might feel nicer. Or you can just gently strip it down towards the ear. A couple more on this side. And then on the other side, again, stripping. Be aware that one side might feel tighter than the other. Just have that awareness. And often it might change. So today it might feel tighter on one side, tomorrow it might be the other. And then if you have your massage ball handy, we can then just gently rotate the ball up and down the temporalis. If not, just take your soft part of your knuckle there. Just really try and get some, work your way through that fascia. And shoulders are relaxed. Try if you can relax the jaw. Again, often if we're doing something that's a little bit painful, you tend to clench the jaw. And then on the other side. And then we can come through to the rolling along the masseter here. So from the ear, rolling the ball down. Or gently using just another way of getting into those muscles. And the other side. Take another deep breath in and a long breath out. So we're going to do some intraoral work now. So taking our right finger to start with and place it on top of the front teeth, on the bottom teeth. Then we're going to take it all the way along to the end of your teeth. And you'll come across a ridge or a fascial restriction. And when you do it, you're melting that fascia. So you just press into it, melt it, and then release. Can be painful. We do tend to hold a lot of emotions, a lot of stuff in our jaw. So when someone's touching it or we're touching it, it can feel quite intense. How the left side feels compared to the right, just by doing that just for a few seconds. And we're going to come back into the right side, but this time we're going to go to the lateral pterygoid, which is located just a little bit higher. So again, placing the finger on the top of the bottom teeth, running it all the way down along the bottom teeth, all the way until you come to that bony ridge. From there, we're going to go up slightly, so up and internally, slightly towards the ear. And it can feel quite painful. You may want to use your little finger if that's a little bit easier. I recommend you do this every day if you can, once or twice a day, particularly in the morning. It would really help. And then we'll do the other side. So we'll go to the medial pterygoid first, taking the left finger on top of the teeth, bottom teeth, taking it all the way to the back of the teeth, and then pressing into that fascial restriction. And then taking it up, now we'll do the lateral pterygoid, so taking your little finger, again placing it on the top of the bottom teeth, taking it internally slightly in towards the cheek almost. Again, you might be aware that one side is tighter than the other. That's very normal. If you're aware, you're halfway there. So just be aware of how that feels. Hopefully your jaw is feeling a little softer. So we're going to finish just by rubbing the palm of the hands together. Placing the palms over the eyes and taking a deep breath in of calm and positive vibes. And then exhale. Release and just place the hands over the jaw and just feel that warmth, that comfort. And gently release. That concludes our session. So thank you. I hope that's you're feeling softer. Lovely to meet you. Lovely to see you virtually. Looking forward to seeing you in person as soon as we possibly can. And yeah, I will be here again next week at 9 o'clock. I'll do another session. If there's any feedback or if there's anything you'd like me to cover, in addition to what I'm doing, please just get in touch with me and I will I'll incorporate it. Anything that I can do just to try and get us through this lockdown and release our jaws and keep them soft, then I'm more than happy to help. So yeah, lovely to see you and hopefully see you next week.